Be with me. I'm going to try to put this message into words. I know what I'm feeling, I know what I'm getting, but I don't know how to say it. So here we go. We're gonna base this, I'm gonna need this actually. We're gonna base this message off of the song Good Enough by Evanescence. She's one of my favorites. I love her music. And she's amazing to see in concert. Anyway, this is the third time I've attempted this video, but I really couldn't tell which way this is going because I'm feeling a lot of different things. Today is an intense day for me. Like something's going on. Something's really going on. I don't know if something's going on with just me or something's going on with Aries or something's going on with the planets, with everybody. I don't know. This is a beautiful message, but it wasn't always beautiful. What led us to this moment was tragedy, was betrayal, was loss. We had to be purified to get to the moment that we are in right now, that we're about to talk about. And we're going to talk about it. So here we go. The song by Evanescence is called Good Enough. If you guys have not heard that song, I'm going to put it down into the comments and I will pin it so you can see it in the comments. And you should not only listen to the lyrics, but you need to watch the video. The video has a lot to do with the lyrics and it clarifies because there's actually a great deal of conflict when it comes to the lyrics. Some say, oh, the song means she is madly in love and it's a very healthy song, it's a healthy relationship, it's the love that she has now based on other songs she's had, like Call Me When You're Sober and Lithium and things like that. This song speaks of her finding true love and blah blah blah. But then other people are like, no, this is not true love. It's about losing yourself and thinking that it's love and shit like that. I'm in between. Allow me to part the left side and the right side and to go straight down the middle because I'm taking on both. I see both sides. The song is both. First part of the video, she is burying a picture and then the floor closes up. She goes on to sing the lyrics of the first part of the song, and it alludes to the fact that she was in a toxic relationship. She was in a very, very unhealthy relationship and thought that it was love. And as the video starts going on, things start melting and catching on fire. Life as she knew it was being purified. She was being liberated from the situation that she recognized as true love. But it was something she actually needed to bury. She needed to put it behind her. She needed to put it underneath her. She needed to rise above it. There's so beautiful how they shot the video, that she was above what she would have been below. She would have been buried with it. It would have taken over her. It almost killed her. It almost, you know what I mean, almost ruined her. But she didn't let it. And then there's a part where everything's on fire, right? She's playing the piano. She's really like feeling in this her beautiful vocals. I mean, and this one drop of rain comes out of nowhere. Emphasis on the coming out of nowhere. Hits her face like a teardrop. And then it starts trickling in a little more and a little more. And before you know it, the room is being rained on and all the fire is being put out. It's as if she has been saved from it. And if you notice, there's three shots of this angel, a little figurine, a little angel, a little stone angel that rests on what looks like possibly a mantle of some type or a shelf of some type. And the angel is actually extending its hand to her to help her through her shadow. You see the shadow on the wall right now? I have chills. The angel is kind of like this with the completely open. The body language of the angel is, let me help you. Come to me, let me help you, or I'm coming to you for help. Either it's, okay, you'll see what I'm saying. We're going to get there. I'm going to help you out of your shadow. I'm going to pull you from it. The way that we remove this shadow is adjust the light. So the light comes in, the rain comes in to cleanse her of what she thought was love and show her what real love is. And then it doesn't have to destroy you. It wouldn't do that. Okay, so to me, this message for whoever clicked on this video, for whoever's going to resonate with this, you could reverse it if you need to, is about an individual, could be a woman, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a man. Someone here who loved a person deeply. Oh my God, deeply. So deeply that she almost lost herself or himself completely. They almost lost themselves and what they thought was love, because they loved, but whom they loved perhaps did not return the love, but more so dared to destroy them. This love left them. And after having overcome this pain from losing this love, whether this love left them to go be with someone else or this love passed away, because I don't know, I can't tell by the video. She's just burying his picture, so I don't know if she had to just bury the memory of someone, or whoever this is, if they had to bury the memory of someone because they're not on this planet anymore, they had to actually let it go, bury the idea of them with this person anymore because this person chose someone else or chose a different life, chose drugs or alcohol over them, or whatever it is. This person had to let go. She was forced to let go and then start over. And starting over, things started to burn, and she almost burnt down with them. In loving who she loved, she almost went down with them. In loving who he loved, he almost went down with them. You see what I'm saying? Whoever this is, this could be you. In loving who you loved before, you almost went down with them. You almost burnt with them. And I know that that's true, because I'm telling you, this is not the time. This is not the first time I've tried to do your bonus today. I'm actually making gumbo right now, and I burnt the shit out of my finger out of nowhere. I didn't even know I burned it until I was trying to do your last video, and I was like, damn, it's burnt. Now it's not burning anymore. Funny how it's not burning anymore. I don't even see it, but under the skin, it was burning me, like, and my middle finger. Funny of all things. It's like, fuck this. You know, anyway, someone had to get to a place where they were like, I have to let go. I have to let go of this person. They chose their path. They chose, almost like they made their bed, now they're lying in it. I have to let go. I love them so much, but I don't want to let them go. This is not somebody who thought that they loved someone and realized it. No, someone here absolutely did love someone who now chose a path and they passed because of it, or they chose a life that was away from this person who loved them, and they chose their path. They have a right to choose what they want, and it was not this person. Whatever it is, yes, a person who really loved someone, that it was true, it was genuine, and they got very deeply hurt because of it. And they didn't know that they could move on. They didn't know they could love like this ever again until the rain hit their face, okay? The rain is symbolic of you, or vice versa, whatever it is, okay? There's real love here, okay? Unless we have two people who are staying together. It's possible we have two people who will stay together, but they have to let everything that they've experienced go within the relationship. So I'm going to give two examples. If there is people here watching this video where two people are staying together, it is possible, per the video and the song, which we'll talk about a little bit, to move on from the past, but everything would have to be forgiven. There would have to be counseling. There would have to be like marriage counseling, relationship counseling. Everybody would have to start over, and I mean completely over, and that would be really hard to do, because we can say we have, but do we still trust each other? Like perhaps there was infidelity or something. Like, how do we move forward from this? We know we're in love. We want to stay together. So there's that. But for the vast majority, I feel that's not the case. I feel like this is something that has ended, or is in the process of ending now, or will end due to another person no longer being in the picture. And that's, I guess, the best way to say it, because in the video it starts with her holding a picture and she gets rid of the picture, right? So no longer in the picture, or the picture is no longer in her grasp, right? So moving on from it. So the majority of you, I feel like, I'm going to say it's you. Again, reverse it. This could be another person. You have moved on. Even if it was not willingly, or even if you haven't wanted to, because you did really love someone here, but you didn't know that things could feel differently. Maybe even better. You didn't have to burn There is something other. Okay, it's almost like an angel, like somebody's true love is coming into their life now, even if they haven't presented themselves yet, and this is like the angel that someone didn't know that they needed, the angel they didn't know that they missed. You know, this is a different type of love. This is someone seeing love in a different way because they thought it was this way. They thought this was love. This is what love looked like, but no, it's actually this. Even though this could have very well been love, but just a very different type of love. This could have been the left side of the road, whereas this is neither right nor left, it's right down the middle. It's like it doesn't have to be all this way or all this way. This can be just what we have now. Meaning, I think some of you, if you don't already have a new person in your life, someone, you're going to meet them if you haven't already. You're going to meet them, and either you or them or the both of you really loved another individual that you had to let go of, that left your life. In some way they left your life. They were taken from your life. Whether they did it themselves or the universe did it, I don't know. And it's like, I didn't know it could feel this good. But then there will be this fear, right? Once this renewal or this new love happens, appears, confesses, saves the day almost, right? Because the rain saved the day. She was burning down in the building with all the shit that she had built up with the person she loved before. She was just letting it all go to hell, basically, and saying, fuck it, I don't care. Like, I just don't care, and I don't care, and I don't care, and I go, oh my God, rain. You know what I mean? And I think when one of you, whoever this is, discovers the other one, like let's say this is a person who's on the outside of you and they're feeling like this, but then they encounter you and they're like, oh my God, you know, they're not going to feel good enough. They won't feel good enough because they're so used to love looking like it looked before. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel good enough. If these are people staying together, if someone messed up, they may feel like they're not good enough for their partner. Like, I don't deserve you to forgive me. So it's like forgiveness has to happen. Like, if they choose, if that's the case and there's people that choose to stay together, there would have to be where someone, it feels the forgiveness has actually happened and all this. Otherwise, it's just going to keep reopening a scar, a wound, a cut, a gash. I see an old scar that's massively, it's huge, it's large. I see a scar, a visible scar on someone, unless this is like a spiritual scar that's been left on an individual's heart due to pain, loss, betrayal, things like that, whichever. Or it's someone who will, I don't know, someone's going to come into their life or confess their love. Maybe this is someone who's already in your life, but they've been a friend or an acquaintance. They haven't really, you know what I mean? And vice versa. And when someone, I don't know, kind of like saves the day, like the rain did to Amy Lee in the video. Lee, there's the name Lee again. Lee has got to be somebody's name who's watching me. Because I got Lee for your video, your last one, right? Or was it Scorpio's? And then I got Eel in Gemini, which is Lee backwards. Anyways, something to do with Lee. This is like, I don't know, because Lee could be the ending of a name, like Ashley, Ken Lee, Hey Lee, or Lee. Anyway, could also be a middle name because the singer Evanescence is Amy Lee, or a last name. Okay, I'm gonna focus. This is a deep message and it's so beautiful. It is beautiful. It's just that once someone has it, it's going to be like, what's going to happen now? Is this going to be taken from me? Is this some sort of like tease from the universe? Like I finally get someone who's real and I finally get something healthy for me, or someone I'd like, I don't know. It's like like an angel in the darkness. Like this angel comes in and saves the day, and I'm not even expecting them. And for what? Is it going to be taken from me? It's almost like, let's not be negative about it. Let's just see where this goes. Let's go for it. Someone here needs to know it's okay to go for it. Go for it. So it depends on which way this is going to go. I don't know. It's... Oh, another thing that stood out to me is in the video, right after she buries the first person she loves and she puts him under the ground, okay, this could be figuratively or literally, I don't know. She goes and looks into the mirror and her face is distorted. She can't see her own reflection. This is someone who lost themselves with who they were with and with who is appearing in their life now. They are discovering themselves. They're allowed to be themselves. This could also be a confession. A lot of you, I don't know if it's someone you're about to meet as much as it's someone who you've already met, but it was on like a friend level or an acquaintance level. I can't get over that, you know? So let's look into the lyrics. Under your spell again, I can't say no to you. Crave my heart and it's bleeding in your hand. I can't say no to you. Well, that right there, that's the beginning of the song. What did I say in the beginning of the song in the video? She's burying the person's picture that she loves and almost lost herself over, or maybe did lose herself over in the floor. Under your spell again, I can't say no to you. This is someone here who put themselves completely last for what their partner wanted. They lived their life for their partner, anything that would make their partner happy. If their partner was into anything dangerous or was doing anything abusive or manipulative, this person would have just dealt with it because they couldn't say no. It's like we love each other. It's very toxic. This is someone who is in a toxic relationship, or if they still are with the same person and choosing to make it work, it was toxic at one point, okay? Shouldn't let you torture me so sweetly. Now I can't let go of this dream. I can't breathe, but I feel good enough. I shouldn't let you torture me so sweetly. Like someone got used to it. They just got used to the way things were. They got used to it and was living in a dream. I can't let go of this dream. This is how I thought the way that things were supposed to be. This is love, right? This is love. And then she says, drink up sweet decadence. I can't say no to you. And I've completely lost myself and I don't mind. I can't say no to you. This is an intoxicating love, but tox. I'm hearing toxicology report, but tox is the underlying word there. This is a relationship where maybe people had to be fucked up to be together, or they were just, the connection was very unhealthy. Shouldn't let you conquer me completely. Now I can't let go of this dream. I can't believe that I feel good enough. Have you ever, I totally relate to this, have you ever chosen toxic relationships because that's what was fashioned before you in your own life? I mean, even if people stay together forever, that doesn't mean they don't have a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? Stay together till death actually do them part. It doesn't mean they're not in a toxic relationship. They could very well be in a toxic relationship and just fooling the world, you know? I don't know, but have you ever chosen relationships and they were extremely unhealthy and codependent, but you really thought that that's what love was until you end up seeing later on what love can be like differently than that, and you're like, whoa, and you just kind of like the way you feel over here better? Maybe it's just being single and you're like, oh my God, wow, you know? And I'm still waiting for the rain to fall. Pour real life down on me. This is someone who deep down, even if they haven't known they've been wanting this, they wanted something better. They wanted out of who they were with. They did. They wanted to be treated better. They wanted to discover themselves and not lose themselves because they love this person. They want real life. She says, pour real life down on me, because I can't hold on to anything this good enough. Someone here who's saying, like, now that I have love, this is going to happen. Like, once two people, and once someone discovers self-love, or once someone may end up being with another individual who genuinely loves them in return, there's equal reciprocity. It's not toxic, it's healthy. We help each other. We're not watching each other die, which we're all dying, but you know what I mean? We're not watching each other, like, harm ourselves, you know? We're not enabling one another. Or if it's two people who choose to stay together and they both change, it's like they both change, you know? This is someone who will say, if they're not already saying it, whether it's you or them, saying, it's basically, I can't hold on to anything that's good enough. I'm not used to having anything that's good enough. Everything that's good to me ends. So, or I'm not good enough to have anything as good as you. That's how someone here feels, whether it's you or another person. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough. I don't make as much money, or I have such an awful past that I'm not good enough for anything good. So the fact that I even came across you, or you came into my life, or whatever, I can't even tell you how I feel or admit that I love you in return, or let this sink in too deeply, because it'll end. It's somebody who's possibly going to be negative up front. This has already happened. It's someone who's been negative and possibly hasn't even confessed their feelings because they don't feel good enough. They feel like it'll turn out the way that the last one did, or whatever, you know? So take care what you ask of me, because I can't say no. Oh, shit. So let's say you're the one who's been in relationships like that, or one really awful one and it's since ended. I'm not going to talk about the two staying together anymore. I'm going to focus on this because this is when I feel strongest, where the person's no longer in your life, okay? However that means they're not in your life anymore on this planet, I don't know, but they're not in your life anymore, and it was awful. The ending was awful. When the rain comes, the rain is going to come in the form of another person, or it could come in the form of you learning, like, self-love, discovering it. But let's speak here, if it comes in the form of another individual, you will want to embrace it. Yes, you will. But a part of you will be like, are you sure you want me? Are you sure you want me in return? Because when I love, I will love you deeply. I just happen to love deeply the wrong ones. And this individual would say, well, I'm raining on you, aren't I? I'm putting out the fires around you, aren't I? I'm here, aren't I? My hand is extended towards you, isn't it? Take my hand. Wow. Wow. You guys, you have to watch the video. I have chills. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like Romeo and fucking Juliet, you know? Listen, if anybody's watching this video, vice versa, whatever, anyone here feels like they're not good enough, but they relate to this at all and they feel this way, and this is a person who has considered pursuing someone, but they haven't felt good enough. This could even be pursuing someone that they already know, but they've held this in like this, oh my God, I think I'm in love. Like, I thought I was in love there, and maybe I was, but like, I really feel love for you. You make me feel good. I love being around you. You make me feel better. You make me feel healthy. You make me feel like I can live again, like I'm getting a second chance at life. And if I could be with you, it's like saving my life. If anyone here feels like that, I would say, tell the person. Tell them you love them. Tell them. Now, the person you tell you love, they may also have experienced the same type thing, and they may be like, are you sure? Like, take care of what you ask of me, because I love deeply as well. Like, maybe this is two people who mirror each other. There was a mirror in the video, and you know, I did a short video earlier, like a shorts video on here. It was super random, but you know, when am I not random? I'm random as fuck. It's because I painted these fucking red dots on my little stubby fingernails randomly, and I did a shorts video about it where I was hearing oh god, red dot theory, and so I googled it, and red dot theory is a lot of things, but one that stood out to me is it has to do with like some sort of test they give babies, where they sit babies in front of a mirror and they put a little red dot on their nose, and if the baby touches their nose, their own nose, they are aware that they're the reflection in the mirror. But if the baby touches the mirror, that they have no self-awareness. Don't know where I fucking got that from. I got that from the internet, but I don't know where, like, I felt the need to make a video about that. It was just really intriguing to me. Like, I've seriously been sitting with it all fucking day, because I feel like there's something deeper there. Like, we're just like human lab rats or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, there's so much there. Here we go. I'm sitting here spilling my guts. So I did a shorts video on that. And it's coming to mind here again as well, because it was a mirror, right? Like a mirror. So I don't know, you and this person can mirror each other. You could have both went through similar situations, but it's like, here it is. So I'm not like filling you guys full of false hope or blowing smoke up your ass. Like, this is the message today. Basically, here's your true love. They're like a little angel. They're like a rain on a burning building. And you'll know who it is by how you feel. They will put out all of those fears. They put out, I mean, yeah, there'll still be fears, but for the most part, not really. They make you just want to go for it. They make you just want to wrap your arms around them. It's like, oh my God. But then there's like this, I'm telling you, someone's thinking like, you would never want someone like me, or you'd never be with someone like me, or you'd never be with someone like me again, or, you know, something like that. And it's like, oh, wouldn't I? You never know unless you ask, you know what I mean? Wow. Damn. Yeah, please watch the video. This isn't going to make any sense if you don't watch the video. I mean, it might. Oh my God, yeah, one more thing. So, sorry, I'm so excited. Like, this is a nice message. At the end of the video, life comes back. This is why I know that somebody here shouldn't give up on love or something. Listen, and you're talking to me here. I've been single a fucking long time now. Doesn't mean I've given up on love. I've just, I don't know, wanted to know what it was like to love me first, you know what I mean? Because it was always about like having another, and I needed to know that. But anyway, so in the video, the very last part of the video, there's this like a plant growing up out of the floor. Growing up out of the floor. If anyone here did have a deep love before and the person passed, this person could be saying, you have my blessing. Like, maybe someone said, I'll never move on, I'll never be with anyone else, I'll never love them like I loved you. It's like, because remember, she buried him in the floor. She put his picture in the floor in the video, and then in the same floor she put him in, this plant starts growing when everything else is already burnt. This plant comes up through the floorboard and starts kind of like a vine, right? It's almost like this person might be possibly giving their blessing, like it's okay for you to love. Almost like, I know that you're into somebody, I know that you like them, I know what your heart feels for this person, and I think that they would be good for you. I think you're good enough. Could be someone's spirit guide saying that, someone's passed over loved one saying that, you know. I think you're more than good enough. If you want to be with someone who shows you how alive you are. Doesn't want to take you down with them. Someone who wants to hydrate your life instead of destroy it, or instead of watching you destroy it yourself. Yes, you are good enough. Alright guys, these are so deep today. I don't even know what to do with myself. I don't even know. I did a Sagittarius video and I still haven't even edited that mug because I gotta sit here and cook. I'm cooking my gumbo. It's probably in there. It's probably good now, but I mean, I don't know. That was a deep message. I literally was like all over the fucking, like, I want in there. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.